All right, once again, let's say a very big thank you there to Mr. Tuli Akura there in the US of A. That's a gentleman, a Liberian, that sued Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and a couple of other people. And I can tell you, the court have issued a writ on the former president and all of those that were named by Mr. Akua in this particular lawsuit. So the case has begun. I will share with you shortly the latest on the case. So let's say a big thank you to Mr. Akura for being our guest. It's the first time actually appearing on any media outlet to talk about the case. So lawyers are now lawyers in Boston, Massachusetts, in the USA are on the case right now. So meaning, if the president or if the former president actually was in Liberia right now, was in the state, but now it would have been something else, isn't it? Something else. Stop calling me, please. I'm doing people work. Hey, let's say highs up to you, Zokoi Kone from Radio Maria, right there on Ashmore Street. That's my area there. Good afternoon to you and your colleagues there. The afternoon at Radio Maria. So like my brother was saying, right? Go on our page. The information is there. You'll be able to, just help. Hey God, justice. Like good to seek justice, or even God can pay you. Especially for those that do not have the voice. They're so scary. They don't have the means. When you seek justice for them on their behalf, even when you run the campaign on their behalf and saying, oh yeah, we want justice for this individual, God the Almighty will bless you. So let me say good afternoon to you, Excellency George Manuel Weah, the President of Liberia. Good afternoon, sir. Let me say good afternoon to the Honorable Justice Minister as well, Councillor Frank Musadine. Good afternoon to you, big brother. You received my letters, right? 2 letters, open letters. They have been published already. But please, Honorable Minister, please act on those letters, because they are. I'm also concerned. I'm a country now. I'm a country. I will talk. Yeah, I will talk. When you see anything that has to do with Israel, any petition, I've got, whether we on social media, right? Okay. If you see any petition on Israel, how Israelis or Israel, the government of Israel is treating our African brothers and sisters. If you see any petition to sign, to speak, to stand against it, please sign that petition. Benjamin Netanyahu, the president or prime minister of Israel, this man has become something else. Yeah. People don't want no black in that country. The only black people they want there, if you go, like the way we can go for holiday, you take your 1 or 2 days, you go for holiday there, and they know that one you're going to spend money. I want to go see where Jesus was buried. I want to go see where Jesus walked. I want to go worship in that church there. That one they will accept you to go, because you go spend money everywhere you go. You got to spend money. But to go and live in Israel, some kind of way, especially for our brothers and sisters that are escaping war. Eritrea, man. Eritrea. The people in war, man. And then the people running for rescue. I mean, for you to give them, how do you call it, sanctuary. And you say you don't want no black person there? That's how I put it. You don't want no black person there? In Israel? Israel? That the place Jesus was born. Hey, my people. The color, yeah. And how small thing. I don't know what behind here. We can be handsome, we can be beautiful, and we say black is beautiful, black is handsome. But we go to the other places, they put pushing us. Hey, you want to look at us? Nothing. Look at how they're doing it. But they say we can accept you guys, but we will send you to their country. Yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu, man. Please, man. You can't even think about Jesus Christ. Like Jesus was born in our country. You can't even think about that one. The first asylum seeker was even Jesus. Don't you know? Jesus was born in sanctuary. Yes. And parents were still running. People are on the radio. I have to call you back. I'm doing people. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Good to see you. Hey, follow window. Oh, you don't be rich about that. No, we'll talk off air, yeah? Okay, good. All right, brother. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I'm a big brother there from all the way USA. Mr. Joseph Wito, you and your family. Let me say good afternoon. I think it's afternoon already in America as well. Good afternoon to you, and I hope you are doing well. Let me see what I can go and talk to him live on Radio LRB. Let me see what I can take him and talk to him live. Yeah, Mr. Wito, good morning. Is it afternoon or morning?
It should be. Hold on 1 second. It's still morning hours.
It's still morning. Okay. So how is it there?
Well, it's great here. It's almost the same as in London.
Yeah, we just started seeing something like spring or so, entering into summer, but it's not as it's supposed to be anyway because they chilly cold as well. Right, you've been following the program. How is back home? How are you following back home? How is the foreign development? Everything okay from your own understanding?
Yeah, from my perspective, you know, I like to give people a benefit of the doubt. You know, I like to see. I was not interested. I was not in favor of where, but I mean, democracy. The people chose him. Decided that he become president. So, I have a lot of expectation, but it would not be fair for me right now to, demand those expectations right now.
You don't want to demand them.
No, not now for now.
But the expectations were created in your own mind, not that you were promised.
Well, some promises he made. I would like to see some of those expectations. That it's platform actually, but I would like to reserve my my judgment now.
Yeah.
I'm very much interested in seeing what he will do in terms of in the sector, in the educational sector, in the health sector, especially the health.
Yeah.
Look at health sector in Liberia, look at the hospitals, look at the entire system, look at it holistically. It's below standard.
Yeah.
So I would like to see him doing some sort of improvement in those areas.
Now, Mr. Window, let me bring you in the as far as peace and reconciliation of your country is concerned. We have this the TRC report, which was compounded, and we thought, in fact, that the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf would have maybe started to work on it, but nothing. Now that the new government is in place, and some are still pushing that look, we want this TRC report to come back on the table and let the implementation take place. Without it, there's still kind of a dark cloud hanging over Liberia in terms of how we can move this country forward if people stay go with impunity. What is your take on the TRC? And you think are you happy the way it's been handled by the former president and now the new president having even spoken about it?
You see, to be honest with you, the program was established initially to see how well, Liberians can reconcile with themselves, with society, with the community, and the country as a whole. But there are too many flaws, with the process. I don't think the process was really fair. I don't think the process, advanced certain issues that people had in their mind.
Right.
So I would think reconciliation should start with all of us, everyone. I was in Liberia throughout the war. I never fought. I never shot anybody. I worked with NGOs. I was in the health sector. But anyway, one way, indirectly or directly, there are a lot of people that supported the war. A lot of people that were on the other side of the game. So reconciliation for me should start with all of us. Whether you were involved directly or indirectly, or you supported somebody, or you said, "Oh, okay, this is a person I like." All of them, because atrocities in Liberia. So reconciliation start with the individual, and then we move on to the public. But the process, the way it was conducted, I really didn't like it. I didn't like the process because it didn't give the people the opportunity to express themselves. Those that were given the opportunity to reconcile with the community, they did it on a biased basis. In fact, they were not removed about most of their statements rather. Most of their
some of them told us that they did it. They killed somebody, and they killed people because they felt that it was right for the people to be killed.
Well, at the time, that's what they understood. If you look at it, look at the analysis, look at the educational analysis of Liberia. If you look at the whole profile, Liberia, the literacy is like 75%. It's only now that people are becoming educated. It's only now that people are becoming educated. Those that went abroad and here, people are really getting educated, and they are they're beginning to understand the reason why most of these people would not even express themselves. They just all they knew was a gun.
Yeah.
You put a gun in an 18-year-old or 7-year-old child, he don't know anything. He has no objective.
No.
All he knows is to follow instructions. So sometimes you don't blame the kids that executed the orders. You blame those who order, who send,
who instrumental, yeah. Instrumental.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Widow, let me come back to this TRC thing, because for me, I'm so much concerned about this TRC. Are you optimistic or pessimistic as far as this government is concerned handling the TRC report?
Well, it's both. I'm pessimistic and then I'm optimistic as well. Now, the way the administration started, its function, it's like they're trying to, employ most of the system, the old system from the old government.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything so far that's convincing that they would be, extra from the previous administration, because it seems to me that he is just, I don't know how to describe it, but he's just trying to implement the old system in a way that, he do it in a fashionable way that people would not understand what he's doing. But for us that are intellectuals and educated, folks, we understand exactly what he's trying to do. So I'm not sure. I like the fact that he's trying to bring the community together by, in a sporting event. These are ways you can bring people together also. But this report, I'm not sure that this administration will really have a conclusive, analysis on this.
Wow. That sounds a bit scary, especially so if you have, 5 years to be in power, and if you say, you are not optimistic about this administration, especially within the first terms, to say they will actually put this document back on the docket, on the table for implementation, because there's nothing much for us to do, because the work has been done. It's just recommendation. It's a matter of implementing the recommendations. Why should it be difficult?
Well, yeah, but you see, it shouldn't be a difficult thing to do. I mean, they might give you reasons. Some of the reasons, they might advance could be like maybe they don't have enough resources to, compile the report or disseminate the information, through various channels. They don't have that means. But I will understand that. But my take on this is that I think there's something they're holding up because they don't want to release it. They don't want the public to know about it.
Wow.
There's something in here, the recommendations that were given, I'm quite sure some of them, they don't want to implement the recommendations.
Yeah.
Because there were recommendations, basic recommendations inside that referendum, inside that report. Okay? That those who were involved, especially those faction leaders, those rebel leaders who were involved, mass killing, should face trial.
Yeah.
If there's a possibility, they should face trial. So within that report, the recommendations there are a lot of recommendations in within the report. But that particular area is where they don't want to. They can't come to a consensus on that issue.
Now,
so they don't want.
Mr. Windo, before we let you go, thanks for your time. But before we let you go, let me ask you this: if you were serving as maybe an advisor to the president, directly an advisor to the president. And let's say for now, let's say for this discussion's sake, the president was thinking about building a military hospital. The president was thinking about breaking his home down to recondition it, rebuild it, and also the president was thinking about health. Of course, that's why the military hospital comes in. And then at the same time, you have the biggest referral hospital in Liberia, which is the iconic of health in Liberia, which is JFK, is in Rome. And then you see your leader thinking about all of these projects, and maybe he told you that this is what I'm thinking of. What would have been your advice, or what would be your advice to him? To go ahead with the military hospital, forget about JFK, or to go ahead revamping his house? Where will you prioritize your advice?
Listen, I would tell the president, I graduated from Tonman National Institute of Medical Arts in JFK. I worked in the ER, JFK. I worked most of the eras in JFK.
Yeah.
I know exactly this is the situation at JFK, the horrible situation at JFK. All the administration. Well, the first thing I'll tell the president is that, I mean, it's a shame that we have a big referral hospital, the nation best hospital.
Yeah.
You know, laying in rooms in front of the president's office. You know, and the subsequent presidents that been there, they had never ever thought about developing that place, remodeling that hospital, putting it up to where it was before. You know, so if the president wants to prioritize, things, I think he should really look at JFK as one of those things that he should consider. Military hospital. What's the purpose of military hospital? It's a good idea, but JFK is right there in the compound of the military. It's not far. It's just within the perimeter of the military base. Why not just renovate that hospital? The hospital for the entire country. Why not renovate it?
And maybe
you got houses, you got places to stay. Why you want to just renovate a house right now when you have thousands of people who can afford medical services? So many Liberians over there can't even afford a pill. They are dying from so many diseases. That could be one of those areas you could come in and say, you know what, I just became a president, but let me just go on my promise. Let me just make sure that JFK is back to its previous status. And see what will happen. You see how many Liberians will really like him. So, Mr. President, if you're hearing me, I think you should really focus your attention on JFK.
Yeah, so
that is not a referral hospital.
It's not
It's
late.
a shame for all the leaders. It's a shame for all the Liberian leaders that have been there and saw that hospital. And no one has never thought about trying to renovate that hospital.
All right, Joe.
I would like for the president to rethink his priorities and take JFK to be, his first priority if he has any.
All right, Joe. Mr. Window, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. It's great. It's great that you are live with me on my show this afternoon.
Okay, it's a pleasure for having me on your radio.
Yeah.
I will continue to have the discussion. Thank you very much.
All right. Good day. Okay, that was Mr. Joe Winder. Actually, happened to be by my senior brother there. Those days for you. Okay, let's see. All right, for those of you watching live on Facebook, if you want to call me, give me a call via the video. Let me see in the next 15 minutes, so I can take my break. You can call me. Let's talk a little bit. Let me just, bombard you with some questions. But everything it will be about Liberia. Don't be scared. Maybe peace and reconciliation. Maybe about the TRC. Okay, farm to market rules. Or maybe it could be about schools, education, health or so. maybe we can talk about the rainy season in Liberia. All right, give me a call right now on Facebook. Facebook, on the Facebook Live. Just video call me, please. Let me hear from you. Anya Pepe. Good luck to Lover County. The County, or the county means starts. Good luck, my boys and my girls. Yo, please. This year we won that cup in Lover County. Yeah, last year we miss it. All right, everybody. The other people shout. They don't want to call video. Yeah, everybody shout. They push out. Yeah. All right, let me just share this story with you before I go. U.S. court summons Salif and others for alleged war crimes committed in Liberia. The United States District Court of Massachusetts in Boston has issued a writ of summons for former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and others to face accusations over their alleged roles played in the Liberian Civil War. Tolly Kura, who has been who was just our studio guest a couple of minutes ago, a Liberian in the U.S., along with his father, Man Kura, had filed a lawsuit against Salif and others, including former President Charles Taylor, the government of Liberia, represented by President George Weah, former Defense Minister Justice Jacon T. Thomas Wowoyo, and the U.S. Navy, represented by its Secretary Richie Spencer. The defendants in the case titled Reverend Man Corley Kura et al. Plaintiff versus Ellen Johnson Sirleaf et al. Defendant are being accused of being the main perpetrators and sponsors of atrocities committed against civilians, including violence, torture, and rape during the country's bloody civil war. Kura told the Bush Chickens some of the accused, including Sirleaf, knowingly provided material and financial support to the atrocities, while others practiced or presided over its implementation. Full disclosure, Tolly Kura is a part owner of the Bush Chicken. According to the court's document, the suit was filed on Friday, March 26, and Judge Dennis Casperis was assigned to the case. Sirleaf reportedly told Prime FM in Monrovia last week she was unaware of the lawsuit against her. She promised to file a suit against those spreading the news if the report of the suit was untrue. She, however, promised to contact her lawyer in the U.S. to investigate the information regarding the suit. The former Liberian leader also urged those suing her for her alleged role in the country's civil war to do so in Liberian courts rather than in the U.S. Meanwhile, The U.S. court has given Salif and her co-defendants 21 days following the serving of this summons to respond to their charges, or judgment will be rendered in favor of the accusers. If you fail to respond, judgment by default will be entered against you for the relief demanded in the complaint, the rate stated. And so this story is up and running. Indeed, it's not anything anybody will joke with now. So we are only all right. Let's take a short music break, and we'll come back. Perhaps I'll be telling you goodbye for today. I'll be back.
Hey.
Okay, you want to come on, but you're at work. But we want to see your working place as well, so you can call on video, so we can see you working. Okay, yeah. Let me welcome my brother here, Mosto Kamara. Right, we're doing it here. Let's go. All right, let me try again. Trying to add you, Michelle. Already calls me out there for Michelle. It's going through. All right, man. The one for my sister Aminata Kamara. They're in Conakry right now. I requested for this one. 50 Alain. Hands up to you, Binta Jabate as well. They're in Conakry this afternoon, late afternoon, right? Binta, what's up, man? Long time. And to the rest of the Jabate's family there in Conakry, Guinea. What's up, man? Let me say hands up to you, Sekuba Fofana, all the way there in Monrovia, Liberia. Hey, Sekuba, what's up, buddy? trying to add my brother to bring my brother live. Whichever. This guy, Facebook just telling me adding. Why you can add a man? I bring a man live. Let me talk. All right, I've been held in contempt, and they want exclusively for you, my sister. The way there in Canada, representing the entire Liberia in Canada. Haja Fofana.
Nene kobido yebi woko nene Tawuni lando kobido yebi woko nene Nene kobido yebi woko nene Nene ambalu bobo Nene kobido yebi woko nene Tawuni lando kobido yebi woko nene Tawuni yeso kobido yebi woko nene Nene jabatami tuna Nene jabatami vele Nene jara Nene kobido yebi woko nene
All right, just winding down now. I get prepared to come back later this evening. Yeah, D. Evans Yuma, all the way there in Monrovia. Let me say good afternoon to you as well. That's my younger brother there. What's up? Hey, Jefferson Tabby, all the way there. Yamasokro, that's Africa's, tuning in this afternoon as well. What's up, buddy? Say hi to the madam, yeah? And to you as well, Kalilu Sekuba Jabate, there in Conakry as well. What's up, buddy? On my way, Conakry was stumpy.
Aido koro koala kama Dabukala ya somu yanda inoteni Dari kala ya somu yanda Aine midono dadi Aine ala kuturi koro Aine ala kuturi koro
Oh, sorry, bro. Mitchell tried to add you. Don't know what happening. I can just see it loading, saying adding. I can see you coming live, so let's try another time. Of course, let me say thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching as well. I love you all. Je t'aime tout le monde. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you all later this evening. At 9 o'clock, I will be back here, UK time. Or it will be 8 o'clock in Liberia. She back. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day or enjoy the rest of your evening. For some people getting prepared now to go to bed. I'll catch you all, right? God bless you. May Allah grant you peace as well. Bye bye for now. Bye. Thank you for watching.